You and I, we get to go to an altar, and at every single altar, there's a governing spirit. We saw this all throughout the Old Testament with Chemosh and Baal and all of these. They would bring their offering. But there was also an altar in Jerusalem, the holy altar, which had a governing spirit, a divine spirit, Yahweh, the one true God. And that's what you and I have in the cross. You and I have access now to that altar that was there in Jerusalem everywhere we go. And we give our time, talent, and treasure at all these altars, these fiery altars that are all around, that we may see the power of God in our personal lives, power of God in our families, power of God in our kids' lives, and the power of God in our city. When you pray, okay, He can give you peace. The cross is the greatest trade of all time. It's the love of money that's the root of all evil. When we bring our tithe, it releases a witness. It releases a testimony in the unseen realm, right there before the Father. And it says, he believes he lives, or she believes he lives. When you give God something, you actually activate a voice to speak out before you. In other words, your money has a voice. Whenever I bring my tithe, it is speaking for me. That's such a different concept. And the testimony that it's releasing is that I believe that he lives. So when my people bring me an offering in righteousness, it will speak and it will allow me the legal right I want to affect and reach all of those people I just listed. It will grant me the legal right to judge everything that's affecting a city, to judge everything that's trying to destroy a family or your personal life. But I'm looking for men and women who will agree with me on the earth, whose heart is really after me, Jeremiah says, so that I might intervene and flat out bless and give my power to them, so that my will can be accomplished through them, as is what's written in their book. I want to do these things, but is your money speaking for you? Is your time speaking on your behalf before me? Are your gifts and the way that you use your gifts an aroma before me in Mount Zion? Are you praying? Do you even care that I want you to agree with what's being said about you and for you at the right hand of the Father by your advocate? And when you'll come to me and you'll spend time with me and not worship your time more than coming and being with me, when you'll study my word and get to know me, when you'll be a part of my church and get into small group, I'm telling you, I will speak to you. I delight in speaking to you and giving you my power. Melchizedek was the high priest. This is all before Moses, okay? So just think, before the law was ever given, this is actually 400 years before the law was ever given, which said to tithe. Abraham brings the tithe to a guy named Melchizedek, that Jesus is in the order of Melchizedek, which what that means is for all time. Because Jesus is now a risen king, he's now a risen high priest, and he is sitting at the right hand of the Father alive today. And so it says that when we give our tithe to Jesus, our high priest, after the order of Melchizedek, which is for all time, he's receiving them. Who's he, right? By the one of whom it is testified that he lives. So just look at Ananias and Sapphira, that's also New Testament, right? They come and they bear a witness and they actually gave differently and their money spoke against them and it actually caused their death. This is James chapter 5. I want you to notice that your money, my money, has a voice. Your money speaks. There's only two things that are attached to the heart. It's your words and your money. Out of the overflow of the heart, the mouth speaks. But out of the, wherever your treasure is, there your heart is as well. And it's saying something about your heart.